Sorry, Mandy, start again.
No, keep going.
All right, so we're going to start with a crossing over of our lines. We take our right hand to our chest, to our shoulder. When we do energy work on ourselves, you want to put a little bit of pressure in. You don't want to be tickling yourself, you're dragging energy. So we're going to drag your fingers across your chest, down your belly and off your hip. Changing sides, across the shoulder, down through the heart, across the hip. Down to the hip. Across the center of the body, down to the hip. Taking our hand to our pubic bone. You can take both hands if you want. Press into the pubic bone and now brush the central meridian line all the way up, out over the chin from the mouth. 1, 2, and 3. Take your hand aligned with your belly button to your back, to the Mingmen point, and a major energy center. Take your other hand next to it. Drag the energy across your hips, across your belly button. We go all the way down the side of the leg. We brush the energy down the leg and off the little toe. Taking your hand to your center of your back, opposite your belly button, the other side, take your other hand next to it, drag. Down the side of the leg and off the little toe. Triple warmer, we take all 4 fingers on top of our eyes, our eyebrows, and just underneath our eyebrows. We're going to drag that energy all the way to our temples. Once we get to the temples, we push deeply into our temples and we rub. Don't be afraid to give those temples a good deep rub. You then go over the top of the ear, touching the skull. You go down the back of the ear, so you should feel the ear, but you should also feel the skull. You then spread your fingers down the side of your neck, opening up your vagus nerve. Drag your fingers on top of your heart chakra. Take a deep breath in and out. In, out, in, and out. Cross one hand, cross the other hand, interlace them. Cross them over your chest, place them on top of your heart chakra. Take a deep breath in. And out. In and out. Last one, take your finger into your belly button. Take your other 2 fingers to your third eye. Press in, pull up. Take a deep breath in and out. In and breath out. Very good. Shake your hands, give them a rub, give them a shake. Grab your ball for your trigger point, and we start with the feet. Okay, we're going to start right in the center of the plantar fascia, which is right in the center of the foot, and press deeply onto the ball. Ow. Yeah. If you're on a soft mat, come off your soft mat and take it onto the hard floor. If that mat is too soft, you're going to need it to be a little harder. Now, staying on that center point, begin to do circles. 1. Keep pressure going down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3, ow. 4, 5, 6. Backwards and forwards, right in the center of the plantar fascia. I go to just where the heel, where the connection goes into the heel, back to the toes. 1, press. 2, press. 3, 4, hi Max, 5, and 6. Now we cross over, we cross friction. We're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find a trigger point in your plantar fascia. Come closer into the inside of the, so we're still in the center, but we're closer to the line of the big toe. Find a trigger point and press. Oh! Take a deep breath in. Shouldn't be too hard to find trigger points in the feet. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Changing foot. Go deep into the center of your fascia. So I'm right in the center, and you press. Now I don't know whether Max is joining me because he wants to do class, or whether Max is like, I want that ball. Take a deep breath in. Relax the toes and breath out. Circling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backwards and forwards to the heel. Back to the toes. To the heel. Oh, back to the toes. 3. How many did I do on the last one? 6. 4, 5, 6. Cross friction. Backwards and forwards this way. Now we're going to come right into the center, close along the line of the big toe. Find the trigger point, push in. Oh, take a deep breath in and out. Now, one of the reasons why it's really good to do the feet, apart from the fact that it's really good to do your feet, it is, as I was explaining to Pia before, it releases the whole back fascia line right over the top of the head. So when you release your feet, you release one big, huge line that goes all the way over the top. Okay, grab your yoga block, please. I'm just going to do a quick stretch of the calf. I'm taking the ball of my foot onto the yoga block. I'm taking my heel down. And then you find the position that you get your stretch. So for me, I don't get much when my foot's back here. I don't really get much when my foot's here. I only get it when I'm here. But that is because we all have completely different shaped calves. So you have to find the position that's best for you. Take a deep breath in. And out. Breath in. Breath out. Now take a little bit more pressure onto the big toe. You'll feel just a little bit. You'll feel how it slightly changes where the stretch is. Take a deep breath in and out. Open up the back of the knee a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Change legs. Doesn't that feel good? We forget how good it feels to stretch the calf muscle until you do it. And then you're like, oh, this feels great. I should do this every day. Yes, you should. You've got your yoga block there. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Relax your shoulders, Lee. Breath in. Like that. Breath out. That's it. Take a deep breath in. Open up through the back of the knee. Take a little bit more pressure onto the inside of the foot, so you get a little bit more pressure on those big toes. Alrighty, grab your TheraBands. Nice release class tonight. We're starting with our shoulder shrug. Okay. So we stand on the band. We're going to use our trapeze, this is the trapeze in here, to lift the shoulders up. It's going to contract and then we're going to relax. We do not bend the elbows. We lift up, hold. Release. Lift from the trapeze, hold. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Roll the shoulders forward, 1. Roll the shoulders forward, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Roll them back, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Take the TheraBand, take it underneath the breast, cross, or if you're a man, underneath the pec. You could do this with weights if you don't have a TheraBand. No leave, if that has got no stretch, it's not going to work. You're going to do it with some little weights, Lee. Okay, now you cross the band over. Arms are aligned with the shoulders. No, arms are aligned with the elbows. Hands are aligned with the elbows. Opening up. Or 1. Close. Opening it up, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Grabbing your pillows, come down to the mat, and we're just going to keep on slowly unwinding everything in a really nice way. So we go into the Psoas stretch that I've been doing with a twist. Okay. My foot is curled up at the back, so I continue to stretch my plantar fascia in my foot. Tuck under firstly, find the psoas. Before you lean into it, tuck and find the psoas, find the end. Once you feel the end of the psoas, which is coming down through my groin, lean forward a little bit. Once you hit that spot, take both arms up and clasp them above your head. Pull my pants up, I don't want skin coming out. Now we twist. 1. Twist back to the other side. 2. Twist 3. Twist 4. 5. Twist 6. Come back to the center, relax the foot down, come down into a deep psoas stretch. So you want this knee, you may need to adjust that knee, that foot. You want the foot and the knee to be perfectly aligned with each other. Take a deep breath in and out. Breath in, breath out. Back into a hamstring stretch. So this leg is going to stretch out straight. My bum is going to go back over my knee. And I'm going to attempt to not be so rounded, but to try and elongate through my spine a little bit. And that's really going to get into your hamstring a lot more than a rounded back. Do not flex your toes back. Keep them relaxed. This one, don't flex these guys back here. It's too much. This is too strong a direct hamstring stretch. You flex your toes back, it's going to send your central nervous system into a freak out. And we don't want to freak ourselves out. Mandy's in the background going, oh, I don't know about that. Maybe we should flex our toes back. No. Take a deep breath in and breath out, change sides. Curl the toes up at the back. Tuck under. Lean into the stretch. Take the hands up above your head. Clasp your fingers. Hello, Elizabeth. Twisting 1. Twist it 2. Twist it 3. Twist it 4, 5, and 6. Drop the foot down, relax, come into a stretch. Take a deep breath in and breath out. Deep breath in, breath out. Back it back into your hamstring stretch. So to get the hamstring into a deeper stretch, you manipulate your spine and your pelvis. Take a deep breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out, breath in, and breath out. Laying on your side with your pillow. Knees are level with my hips. Arms are stacked on top of each other. Press the hand forward and completely relax your neck. Allow your thoracic spine to rotate. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, reach up towards the ceiling. Take it all the way over. Try not to move your pelvis too much. Rotate from your rib cage. You're trying to get your shoulder and arm down to the floor. Look towards the hand that you've opened. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Bring the arm back over. Press the hand forward, completely relax the neck. Let the neck go with the arm. Let the head drop if it needs to drop. Opening up, rotating from the last rib. The last rib is a great location because it's where the diaphragm and the psoas is. Take a deep breath in and out. We're trying to stretch the pec. So we're stretching the pectoral muscles because I know a lot of you have been sitting at a computer all day. Those of you that have neck issues, you need to stretch your pecs daily. Bring the arm back over. We're going for one more. Press forward. Opening up. Let the hips go now, please. So you change the way that you do the stretch. That top hip can drop right back. Now you should be able to get your shoulder down on the ground. If you let the hips go, take a breath in. And out. Bring the arm back over. And changing sides. Knees are level with the hips. So you're sitting like you're sitting in a chair. Press the hand forward. Opening the arm up. Now I'm going to rotate from my last rib. I'm not moving my hips. I'm trying to get my shoulder down to the floor and I'm looking towards my hand. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Bring your arm back over. Look at that, Jenna. You're down flat. Excellent. That's an excellent sign of your pectorals being relaxed, starting to relax. Press the hand forward. Open the arm up. Don't move the hips. Rotate from the last rib. Take a deep breath in and out. Relax that pectoral muscle. Breath in and out. Bring the arm back over. Okay, this time we're going to let the pelvis go a little bit. Press the hand forward. Let the hip go. And breath in. And out. Breath in. And breath out. Bring the arm back over. And laying on your back, please. Grabbing your small weights. So 0.5 kilos, that's all we need for this. We're not building muscle, we're releasing. Make sure you've got a head pillow. Elbows are right in by your side. When we take our breath in, I want you to really think of moving your intercostal muscles. I want you breathing into the front of your body, the side of the body, and into your bra strap, into your back. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, opening the arms up, keeping the elbows quite close into the waist. Now, as I breathe out, I want you to contract your abdominals, but I don't want you to contract them like, huh! I want you to contract them in a way that's gentle, that you can feel the muscle working. Breath in, bring it back. Breath out, let the abdominals sink down. Contract the pelvic floor. In, bring it back. Breathing out and opening. In, back. Out and opening. Hollow through the belly, then tighten the muscle. In and back. Out and opening. In and back. out and opening, in and back. How many is that?
Probably 5 because I've got a couple more.
Out and opening, in and back. So we're lubricating inside of the shoulder socket. So there's a big head on the humerus bone, and that is moving in your shoulder socket, like when we move our leg bone, which moves inside of our hip socket. Now we're going to bring our arms up to being level with the shoulders. And we did this last week. As my arm goes down, do not force it down and lift the shoulder off, okay? You're going to take the arm down as far as you can, keeping the shoulder on the floor. But as we do the repetition of the exercise, you're going to get more and more lubrication in the shoulder, and then this will end up going further and further down. Don't force it, okay? Just let the exercise, we just do 10, let the repetition lubricate the humerus and the shoulder socket. Breathing out, taking it down, 1. Breath in, bring it back, take it back. In and down. Breath in, bring it back to being level. Breath out, take it back. Breath in and out. In, back. And out all the way back. And out. And in and out. And in and out. In and out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Hey?
That's 10.
In and breath out. Lifting your arms straight up, palms facing each other. Open the shoulders, open the arms, breathe out, close 1. And open. Close 2. And open. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And weights down. Okay, the next part of the class is only going to be 4 or 5 minutes worth of uncomfortableness. It is uncomfortable because it's a structural exercise. I did this last week. Doesn't really feel great while we're doing it, but it feels great afterwards. Face down, please. You must have a pillow. Now, if your pillow's thick, if you can turn it long ways, it's going to be better because your hands can then be flat on the ground. But if you don't have that option, you're going to have to take your hands out a little bit. You must make sure that your head is on the pillow and that your nose has breathing space. You lift your arms off and you lift them back down. Pretty easy, but for some strange reason, just lifting your arms off a little bit and down a little bit is quite tough. I don't know why, but it is. It's not a high lift, it's a small lift. Breath out, lift it up, 1. And down. Keep the head relaxed, lift it up, 2. And down. Lift it up, 3. Four. 5. checking your neck is relaxed. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Completely relax for a moment. Watch me while I do the next exercise. I lift up, my palms are facing the floor. I come down to being aligned with my shoulders. I rotate my hands to the ceiling and I come down by my legs. I come back, I rotate, I bring it forward, and then I drop. Again, looks easy. For some reason it's quite tough. Just 6. Lifting off, palms are down to the side. Feel your scapulars. Rotate your palms to the ceiling. Bring them back down by your bottom. Bring them back to being aligned with your shoulders. Rotate the palms down, up above your head and drop. 1. Lifting. 2. Take them down, line with the shoulders. Rotate the palms up, bring it down by your side. Bring it back. Palms are facing the ceiling, they rotate back. So there's a whole lot of information that's happening inside of my shoulder socket. Lift, rotate, back, rotate, drop. Halfway. Lift, rotate, back, rotate, and drop. 2 more. Lift, rotate, back. Last one. Lift, rotate, back, and rotate. We've got one more horrible one to do, and that's it for horribleness. Hands out by your side. And we lift off 1. Lift off 2. Lift off 3. Lift off 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come into a child's pose. Drop back, find a position that's comfortable, and sit in a pose. Sit in a pose. Press forward, relax your sacrum. Reach those fingers forward. Feel the anus close to the ground, as close as you can. Take a deep breath in and out, and in and out. Come into the cat-cow. Okay, so we curl up to start with. We drop the head, we drop the tailbone, and we tuck. The back is in flexion. We come back to neutral, so the coccyx and the top of the head pull away from each other, and then you drop into extension. Don't force the extension, Esmeralda. Come back into neutral. We drop into flexion. Bring it back to neutral. And then we come into extension. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Last one, in and out. Breath in and breath out. Very good. Coming onto your back. How am I going for time, Mandy? Grab your balls, please. You can keep your pillow there because you're going to need it.
22 minutes.
Perfect. The ball is going between your shoulder blades, please. Right between the blades. The hands go behind the head. And you go over your ball. Gently. Breathe out, come back up. Breathe in, go over the ball. Breathe out, come back up. Now I'm going to change my space slightly. So for me, I feel like I want to take the ball up a little bit. But that is up to you. You may want to take the ball down a little bit. So just change positions. And go back over the ball. And come back up. And come back over the ball. And come back up. Taking the ball out from under the back, grabbing your trigger point ball. Pillow under the head, please. Okay, so we're going to try and release our piriformis muscle. So the piriformis muscle, more or less, there's my sacrum, and my piriformis muscle is coming across and down like that in my glute. So we're going to go in and we're going to try and find that muscle inside the glute. And it's usually, like, it can be quite twitchy when we hit it. And if it twitches, that's a very good sign. So we're going to firstly start, I'm on my left leg. We get a different coloured ball so you can see it. I'm placing the ball right in the centre of my bottom cheek to start with. And I'm bringing all of my weight up. I'm on my left leg. I'm on this one. I'm right up on the ball. Then I'm going to let my leg drop to the side. Now, as I drop to the side, that kind of does anatomically pops that muscle out slightly. Now, you're going to roll around a little bit until you find a trigger point. Once you find a trigger point, you're going to sit on it and you're going to hold it. Now, if you do find the piriformis, which you're going to be crossing over it at some point, so don't worry if you feel like you're getting it wrong. There are so many trigger points in the glutes. It doesn't really matter what you do, it's going to make your body feel great releasing all the trigger points. But the piriformis quivers slightly. It's kind of hard to relax on it, kind of resists you slightly. Okay, now roll to another trigger point. You don't have to go far off, it can be literally just a minute movement to find another spot. Now, those of you that have back injury, this is obviously going to be a lot more gruesome for those that do not. Those of you that have no problems in your lumbar spine, you may feel not that much when you do a glute release. But anyone that has a bad lower back or suffers with their lower back, this is going to be quite intense for them. Try to relax your leg. Find another trigger point. You might want to go up, you might want to go down. Actively relax. Once you hit the trigger point, try and relax the muscle over the ball. I think you found it, Esmeralda. Just like this. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Change sides, ladies. So we go right to the center of the glute. We take our weight up on the top. We drop our leg to the side. We wiggle around a little bit and find a trigger point. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Roll around and find another point. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in, roll around and find another point. Maybe come right to the side of the glute. That's always fun to get in there. So when you're trigger pointing your own glutes, if you do it without me, it's really good to experiment with getting in on different angles to kind of get into the muscle. If you've ever done a treatment with me and I put my elbow in your bottom or my fingers in your bottom, you'll notice I'm constantly coming in on different angles to try and break up the crystallization and the scar tissue in the glute. So you're going to do the same thing with the ball. You're going to get in there and grab it from different angles. And coming off of the ball. Okay, you're going to widen your legs a little wider than your hips. Actually, no, we're not. We're sitting up when we do that, sorry. You're going to come up to a seated position. You're going to let the legs just drop from one side to the other. And then you come back to being level. And then you drop. And then you come back. And then you drop. And back. And I don't know why this makes me move, but I'm actually moving down my mat. Now I don't know why that's happening, but it doesn't seem to be happening to anybody else. And drop. Okay, now this is a new one. We started this one last week. We go wide position with the legs. We drop and you come to facing me. Now this knee is level with my hip. It is not the mermaid. Okay, my knee is level with my hip. My foot is level with my knee. This one, my knee is level with my hip, my foot is level with my knee. So it is not the mermaid. Now you're going to drop forward, quite a strong glute stretch. Hands out in our nice little spider position.
Now what you want to do is you want to lift the front knee up and drop it down.
Now Amanda's saying you lift the front knee up, drop it back down, make room for your hips, and now we pump forward. 1. Oh. 2.
You do it with lift every time.
3.
Can you feel it in your hip then?
Now, as we come back up, lift the knee. Drop down 4. Oh, it's quite strong. Lift the knee 5.
It's a hip release.
6. 7. 8. Hello, Max. 9. And 10. Max loves getting into little nooks. Okay, we change legs. So I think the best way to do it is you come to the other direction, widen the knees, drop into it, Make sure the knee is aligned with the hip, the foot is aligned with the knee. Set that one up first. Drop that one back. Knee is aligned with my hip, foot is aligned with my knee. It looks easy, but it's not. And then you drop into the stretch. Okay, and we pump. 1. Now as we come back, we lift the knee. Pump 2. Pump 3. Pump 4. Pump 5. Pump 6. Pump 7. Pump 8. Pump 9. And pump 10. Nice. Now come into your mermaid, please. So the mermaid is whatever, hang on a second, hip cramp. Whatever position is comfortable for your hips to sit in. You do not mimic my position because my hips are completely different to yours. You take yourself into something that you can sit in comfortably. Obviously without this leg here going into a cramp. Okay, so we're going to drop down into a mermaid stretch. Take this arm all the way over. And then we twist. Now try to actively open up all of your ribs. Bring it back open. Bring it back up. Extend this leg out. How long have I got, Mandy? 10 minutes? Drop all the way over and stretch. Twist, hold onto your forearm. My fingers are hooking onto my forearm, and now I'm going to pull my elbow towards you guys, which is going to open up my fascia underneath my arm, and pull. So you're pulling the fingers on the forearm, pulling towards you. And then I'm going to come up. This leg here is going to twist around into a pigeon stretch. Twist into your pigeon. Once you're in your pigeon, take yourself down to your elbows and hold. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. You're all frozen, guys, so I'm not sure where everyone's at. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Come back out and change sides. Drop down to your elbow. And twist. Twist back. Lift. Take this leg out. Drop down to your thigh. Take this arm up and over. Cross, hold onto your forearm. Hook your fingers around your forearm. Pull the elbow towards me to open up all of the fascia in the ribs. Bring it around into a pigeon stretch. Once you get into your pigeon stretch, drop down to your elbows. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Come back to a seated position. Take the right leg over the left. Now, we creep our way in. And we're going to bring our bottoms in a little bit more. We're going to creep our way in a little bit more until you find a stretch. Take a deep breath in and out. Breath in. Breath out, release the leg. Take it across. Creep your way in. Bottom in. Creep your way in. Find your stretch. So some of you might be folding up like little bits of paper, and then some of you might be struggling a little bit more with this stretch. Again, it's all to do with our hips, the way the shape of our hips are. Take a deep breath in and out. Release the leg, lay back down on your back. We're going to do 4 small pelvic tilts. We're going to do 4 big pelvic tilts with the intention of opening up all of our intercostal muscles. When we do the small pelvic tilt, I want you to think of a little marble going from your pubic bone, rolling into your belly button. So we don't go any higher than that. And then we're going to roll it back down to neutral. I'm going to count you in. We're going to go for 5 seconds in breath, 5 seconds we tilt, 5 seconds in breath, 5 seconds we roll back down. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll into a small tilt. Just in the lumbar. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll back down. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll that little marble from your pubic bone into your belly button. Open up that lumbar spine, relaxing the body. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling back down. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling off. Breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling back down. Was that 3 or 4?
That's 3.
Last one. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling, opening that lumbar spine, opening the sacrum and the lumbar junction point. Breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling it back down. We now go into our big tilts. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go small tilt into the big tilt, rolling each vertebra out one by one, all the way up to our shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Placing each vertebra down one by one. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, roll it off. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling it down. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling it off. Breathe in, take your arms all the way over your head. Turn the palms away from each other. The tops of the hands are facing each other. Roll down slowly, drawing your chin in towards your chest. Reaching through the fingers, still trying to roll down vertebra by vertebra. Breath in, bring the arms back over. Breathe out, rolling it off. Breath in, bring the arms over, turning the palms away from each other. Out, slowly rolling it down. Breath in, bring the arms back over. Take a deep breath in. Place your hands on the tops of your eyes. We're going to finish with the triple warmer. Breath in. Breathe out, drag your fingers to your temples. Rub your temples. Deeply rub your temples. Breathe out, spread your hands over the tops of your ears and your skull. Brush your fingers down your ears, down your skull. Spread your fingers down your neck. Drag your hands on top of your heart chakra. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Gently rub your heart with your fist, or not your fist, with the palm of your hand. Rub your heart center. And breathing out. And we're finished.